Alright everybody, what's going on? Got a couple boxes in. Gonna open these up, see what's inside. I have a bunch of stuff coming back, so it's gonna be kind of random, I think. I'm gonna try to raise this up a little bit. My desk is kind of a mess. Oh, extra subforms. Very well packaged. Bubble wrap. Notes right on top even. Throw the box aside, right on. Wow, is it this light? Wowzers. That light is no good. Right on top. See if we can adjust this a little bit. 1923 $5 silver cert VF25. Small edge split and tear. I mean, this is the world's smallest edge split. I mean, small. I mean, it's right there. It's teeny tiny. Pretty silly. Here's a pretty terrible bison. 1901-10 and fine 12 details. Has a lot of wallet rub. Repaired edge split and stains. Huh, I wouldn't have called that repaired, but looks like funk to me. 1917, ooh, 4-digit serial. 64, 895B and VF25. It's a good looking tombstone here in fine 15. Accurately graded. They did notate some discoloration on the back. This tends to happen with these greens. It just is what it is. 1896 educational note in VF30. Pretty nice looking 30. Minor edge split. Where? Now I have to really look at this note with does have a minor edge split. Right up here, just barely goes into the design. Seems a touch harsh. Here's a neat note. 3-digit serial on a 1914 5. Pretty fresh looking. Serial number 251. And it's an 832A. A's are usually much tougher than B's. There's a William Wyndham, 1891-2, VF30. Small internal splits. Right here and right here, just from wallet wear. PMG calls them internal tears. So there's a Chief and good 6. Small edge splits. I mean, I would hope a Chief would have edge splits in good 6. That's a pretty silly comment. 1917 1 and 63. Probably didn't get EPQ because a little bit of seal transition. A little bleed through. 812A. As made paper wrinkles right over here. Are these sequential? They are sequential. That's kind of neat. '63. This is 63 PPQ on a 1917 2. That's a good note. Nice bright original color. And the sequential note was only a 58, which I don't really see anything that would warrant the 58 grade, but I don't remember the note either. It's a VF30 details for pinholes. There is quite a few pinholes throughout the note, so it's the right comment. You can really see the pinholes in the portrait. Let's see if I get the load. But up around his head. Still a good looking note. Somebody will buy it. Let's see what's in the next box. That one was kind of meh. Get out the old knockoff Gerber. This is the Leatherman version, is what I use. Leatherman version of a Gerber. Now a Gerber, the head comes out the top. I have a Gerber that I got in the military that I take to shows and stuff with me. This is a order of specimen notes. That I don't know what to do with. I wouldn't say that I'm buried in them. I bought them. I thought they were going to be a good deal. They weren't as advertised. Mostly, they're all Philippine specimen notes. I don't quite know what to do with them, I guess. Send them all to the auction house? I don't know. The grades get worse from here. They were very handily when I got them, and I complained. The seller told me they were all gem. I got the notes. He told me I didn't know how to grade. I laughed. I said, "This is what I'm, these notes are just super handily, and there's no EPQ, PPQ on them, so they're just, they were $30 notes, and they're going to remain $30 notes." It's just kind of a letdown, because it's like when you buy these things, and then you try to explain to the seller, and the seller's like combative and tells you you're wrong. And for me, it's very hard, because I do this every day, and these are, normally when I buy deals like this, it comes from people who don't necessarily do a lot of paper money. So there is still some good stuff in here. There's still some 65s, and there's still some PPQ stuff, but the majority of the notes had slight issues, mostly corner and edge issues. They were just not stored correctly, and it just is what it is. You know, do I think the deal's going to make money? I don't think it's going to be a gangbuster. I mean, I don't necessarily quite know what to do with all these notes. I had an idea at the time, hoping if they would all grade PPQ, I could put sets together and sell sets, but it didn't work out. It is what it is. So Philippines is actually a very popular country, very collected. So specimen notes are slightly better than regular issues, but some of these regular issues are actually super tough notes from the Philippines. Like the specimens become more common than some of the regular issues in uncirculated, especially when they have the I'm not super familiar, but I know there's an issue of these that have a watermark in them, and they're super scarce. So they're all, you know, these ones are the latter printing 1949, so they're just a little bit better notes. But you know, there's a lot of these no PPQ designation notes. You know, they're cheap now. The collectors really want the PPQ on foreign material. U.S. materials and really not that picky, and partially because U.S. material circulates a lot harder, and there's a wider range of collectors. Like on these specimen notes, they made so many of them and so many people saved them. It's not that they aren't readily available, but if you watched eBay from time to time, you would pick them up. Most generally, you would get them, and they would have they would come in a set with all the denominations. Like here's a run of just, I mean, I got no cues, so just, there could be a wide array of reasons. You know, a lot of it's just due to edge handling and a little bit of paper toning. So they were just, like I said, they just weren't stored correctly. But you know, a couple 66s. But I think I'm gonna, like, you know, I know what I paid, I know what I have invested in them. At this point, it's, can I just get my money back and move on to something else? So that's it for today. I have some more coming back. I'm gonna, like I said before, I'm gonna be in and out of the shop here in the next few weeks, so it'll be kind of touch and go on videos. So hit me up, send me a message, like, subscribe. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I can most certainly answer any question that I'm asked. Hope all is well in the world, and